Unfortunately, the title of this video is not clickbait. I was scammed, and this is how. So, just in case you randomly clicked on this video, my name's Andy. I love everything 90s nostalgia. I collect VHS tapes, as you can see right there in video games. And I just make videos about the 90s. Unfortunately, this video has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with like eBay or anything. This was actually all done in person, right in front of me, and then it was my fault. So here's the situation. So about a week ago, I was at my friend's and I was dog sitting for her, and I was outside walking one of the dogs, and somebody came up to me and was like, "Hey, by any chance, have you seen a car key fob on the ground? I dropped it. I can't get into my car. My car's locked. My phone's in there. So I can't call anybody. Have you happened to see anything?" And I'm just like, "No, sorry, dude. Like, I didn't see anything. Like, I haven't seen anything, but I'm walking up and down. If I happen to see something, if you're going to be over in this area, I can definitely let you know. Or I can find wherever the front office is, turn it in. If you give me, like, your name and stuff, I can do that." He's like, "All right, man, thanks. I appreciate that. By any chance, like, I'll give you like 10 or 15 bucks. Can I just use your phone super quick to call my girlfriend, see if she can call me like an Uber, or if she could possibly bring me my spare key fob?" And no, I'm a nice person. I always try to be nice. I always try to help people out, especially in a situation like this. Like, if I was in that same situation, I would definitely ask the same thing. Uh, so I was just like, yeah, totally. Like, that's totally fine. You're in an emergency. I get it. And I was like, don't worry about giving me like 10 bucks. Like, it's not a big deal. And I handed him my phone. Well, I unlocked it, handed him my phone, which was why this scam is my fault. Definitely shouldn't have handed him my phone. But while he was in the process of calling somebody, he got into my Cash App and tried sending himself $1,500, just over 1,500, with like 4 transactions, which one of them did go through. So that's fun. But he handed me the phone. He's like, "Thanks, man." Like, she didn't answer, but he left voicemails, and I was like, "Yeah, no worries. Like, hopefully it works out." He's like, "All right, I'm just gonna, I guess, walk back down this way, see if I can find anything." I go up. My friend's apartment is on the 3rd floor, so I go up there, pull up my phone, and check my email, because I always check my email. I just have a habit of that. Sure enough, I have 3 declined transactions from my bank, 3 notifications saying, "Hey, these transactions were declined." I'm like, "What? What's this? Maybe I signed something up with one of my credit cards that kind of had a low balance, and maybe it was something like that. I'm not too sure." So I checked it, and sure enough, it's Cash App for $500, Cash App for $350, and Cash App for $200. I'm just like, what the hell just happened? So I checked my bank account, and sure enough, I'm missing $500. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. So I go downstairs as quick as I could, and sure enough, the guy's gone. Now, imagine how calm and like chill I am normally if you're familiar with how I am. Reverse that with anger and multiply it by like 10. Like, when I say I was pissed, I mean I was pissed. Like, I was seriously going to beat the crap out of this guy. Thankfully, I did not see him, because I probably would have went to jail. Like, I was that mad. Because I really was going to, like, I was going to be violent. And I was going to make him send me that money back, if he was able to. I don't know what I was going to do. I just know I was mad. Would I beat him up? Probably not, but I would have yelled a lot and got in his face, and it just would not have been pretty. Would not have been good. But like I said, sure enough, he was gone. So I'm pissed. I go upstairs, call my bank, explain to them the whole situation, and they're just like, all right, we will cancel your debit card just to play it safe. We'll send you a new one. It'll take about 10 business days. So I'm like, great. I'm without a debit card, which is annoying because I also have bills coming out because it's like the end of the month. So, and the beginning of the month is like a couple days away. Like I have rent, I have some credit cards, I have car payment, I have student loans, and I'm missing $500, which covered some of those bills, if not all of them. Not all of them, but it covered a good amount of those bills. And they're like, if you can call Cash App and get it, sorted out through them, definitely go ahead and do that. So I'm like, that's a good idea. I'll go ahead and do it. I call Cash App. They're not open. So I used the little chat feature in the app, explained to them my whole situation, and I even sent them screenshots of the declined transactions around the same time the original transaction went through, just to show them, like, hey, my bank declined these transactions as well. Didn't get a response for a couple hours, then they messaged back and it was like, hey, we just need a couple more pieces of information, so I sent that. But then I got another reply from a different agent, basically asking me to explain the whole situation again. So I did, provided the screenshots, and then somebody else messaged me. It was just weird how that little thing worked. So they're like, all right, it'll take up to 10 business days for us to do our investigation and let you know what we find. Now, mind you, Cash App automatically keeps you signed in. Even if you close the app, it's not like certain apps. It's just one of those ones that'll always keep you signed in. So you have to manually log out for it to actually log out of your account, which I didn't realize. It just never dawned on me. So that kind of plays into the whole decision. They're like, well, unfortunately, you're in your Cash App, and you must have given somebody your PIN number or your credentials to do this. I'm like, no, I didn't. So they're like, if this decision, it didn't go in your favor, you can dispute it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll go ahead and dispute it. And they came back and they were just like, well, you already tried to dispute this transaction and it was declined, so we can't do anything. So at this point, I'm just like, what? The email said I can dispute it. And so I ended up calling Cash App, and they're basically just like, yeah, we can't do anything for you. Sorry. Which was annoying, so I had to call my bank again, and they're just like, they sent me, I had to talk to 5 or 6 different people, and they put in a dispute, and it was like, you can see, I don't know if you can see all the declined transactions on your side, but it was all around the same time. I didn't know this person, it was a total stranger, and they were like, all right, well, we can give you a temporary credit for $500, but it'll also take 10 business days. So I'm just like, great. So I'm now $500 for essentially 2 weeks, which is annoying. And Cash App just really wouldn't do anything. So that was a very fun and stressful weekend. On top of that, a window in my car broke. It actually shattered. Here's the picture. While I was driving, a rock hit it, and some personal things happened that I don't really want to get into, but a bunch of stuff happened. It was a very stressful week, to the point where I would just randomly just get lightheaded. I was that stressed out. So that was a fun week. So the moral of this story is the scam. In case you missed it, I know I kind of went on a tangent. Is somebody will come up to you, give you a sob story, ask to use your phone, and then use either a Cash App or whatever money sending app that you have that you don't have to log into, to basically try to drain your bank account. I'm pretty sure it happens mainly with Cash App, only because Cash App support is hot garbage and they won't help you, which I understand as a company, because if that type of situation happens and you get like 1,000 people and it's like $500 a piece. That's, you know, a lot of money. A lot of money. So, yeah, just be careful. You know, unfortunately, like I said, I'm a nice person, so I always try to help people. But with a situation like this, it makes you not want to help people. So unfortunately, when something like this happens, I'm not gonna help people. Like, and I think it's just sad, you know, because like I always want to help people because you don't know their situation. So I know you're gonna probably post in the comments, well, it's your fault. You let somebody hold your phone and use it. It's on you, 100%. But you know, like I said, I'm just trying to be nice. I always try to be nice to people because you don't know their situation, and you just have to be understanding. You have to be, uh, you know, you just have to try to imagine what they're going through, and if I can just help them, and you know, just be nice to them and try to, you know, brighten their day up a little bit. No, like I'm gonna do that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that anymore because of situations like this. And I think that's why a lot of people, when something like this happens, they're just like, no, like I'm not gonna help you. Because of scams and people that take advantage of nice people or people that are just trying to help. So it's a very crummy situation. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video to make you guys feel bad, make you guys feel like, oh, don't send me money. No, absolutely not. I just want to put this situation out there because I never heard of this scam. But apparently it's a pretty common one. I did a little bit of research after this whole situation happened and saw, oh, this is like a common thing that happens. So I just want to put that out there, let you guys know. But if you guys do want to support the channel, definitely check out, you know, my other videos, subscribe. I also have a Teespring store and link down below if you want some merch. Yeah, that's really about it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, you know, none of you guys have had to gone through a situation like this because it's not fun. It's very stressful, especially when it's a good amount of money, like $500 or even more. Like, I couldn't imagine if it was more. But again, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Stay rad. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.